I'm sure that some of you might relate to that experience if you wake up one day and suddenly there's an alien in the house. This alien is this teenager that communicates by grunts and, if you're lucky, a nod of the head. What's happened to that beautiful child that was the light of your life? They started to grow up. That's the reality of it. As they go through this change, sometimes their paths take them in a different way than the way that you would want them to go. And it could be that they actually get involved with drink and drugs. The alcohol consumption rate for teenagers is actually much higher than it is for the adult population. It's seen as being part of the in crowd. Alcohol is cheap. It's cheap to buy in supermarkets. And even though they're cracking down on the age to which they will sell alcohol to young people, this can be seen as being part of the in crowd, part of the scene. They go to a disco, a club, and they're offered drugs. Drugs are readily available, even on street corners. Outside of schools is a common place where the drug dealers actually hang around, waiting to catch the children as they come out from school. Some of the ways that they actually get the children involved is to give them free drugs to start off with, so that they become hooked and develop a habit, and then have to buy drugs from them, or they use them as runners to sell drugs to other people so that they can continue to get their free supply. All this sounds absolutely horrific, but there are things that you can do to help if this does happen in your family. Some of the signs to look out for are if a child is abusing things like glue sniffing. They often seem to have a persistent cold, their nose is constantly running. They might develop sores around the nose and the mouth. They might have lack of concentration. You might find that their conversation, what little bit they do have with you, is incoherent. If you are concerned about that your child might be involved in drug abuse, you can go online. There's a website that's put on by an organisation called Frank, which gives you details of drug abuse, what signs to look for, what help is available. You can also talk to counsellors. You can talk to, if your child's at school, they might have a liaison officer at the school that will be able to give you help and support. Don't feel that you're struggling on your own, and don't feel that it's any failure on your part if your child is taking drugs. They need you at this time to help and support them to get through this, not to judge them, difficult as that may be.